Welcome to This Week in Wrestling. I am Jennifer from Cultaholic, and I am delighted to be joined by Ross and Sam. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me today.
We're sort of forced to.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of like in the rules, but no, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for your input. I think we should just crack on into...
'Tis the best way.
Exactly.
Dive head in.
Why don't we? We'll start at the beginning of the week, June 18th, which is where we are starting this week.
That's today.
That's today.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
This is live, pal.
2005. It was Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor 3. Now, this was a build. It was CM Punk, and it was billed as his final match in Ring of Honor before he joined the WWE. However, hindsight being the wonderful thing it is, we know that was not quite the case. Did you guys watch this?
What a funny thing to think about when you consider what he was doing last week in the courts, etc.
Oh, that's true, actually.
So he lied, didn't he? He thought everyone was going to be his last match. He was going to go away to WWE with the Ring of Honor Championship, but it wasn't. He lied.
He did lie, sadly, but we ended up with, well, I think, like some of the most ridiculous CM Punk moments in life, like the signing of that WWE contract on the Ring of Honor title, everything like that. It was mental.
He refused to work matches as well as champion.
Yeah,
so he just sacked off as soon as he got the belt and got his deal. He sacked off.
It's what we would call on the Cultaholic Wrestling podcast a dirty diddler.
What's he like?
A dirty diddler.
But
not a blue eyes. Not a blue eyes. A dirty diddler.
Oh,
but
God.
it was billed. It's billed as the summer of punk, that kind of time, and I genuinely think that encompasses the whole CM Punk character doing something like that. No.
Which one are you picking, by the way? Which summer is the summer of punk? Because everyone thinks, well, WWE fans will tell you it's 2011.
Well, I think.
But Ring of Honor hardcore nerdy people will tell you it's 2005.
I want to go with the Ring of Honor people.
I like the first one.
The first one's a lot
First
more.
one's always the best.
Yeah.
I just think it's more shocking.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to go for this. Was the summer of punk. Punk's shocking.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He threatened to, like, Medusa the belt.
Yeah.
I think that's what WWE wanted to do, wasn't it? But then he just didn't do it, so...
I don't know. I think it was just them sort of stifling it. I don't know. But what do you think? What do you think, Ross?
What, do I think he would have done it?
Yeah.
Money talks, didn't it, pal? That's what the business is all about.
But that was it. Whatever. But yeah, no, he went on 55 days after that final match, which was on this day. He went on and held that title for, and then he would actually have his actual last match. He would drop the title on the 12th to James Gibson, and then his last match would be the following day against Colt Cabana, which I think's quite nice.
Isn't that nice?
I think that is
It's a
nice.
good way
pals.
to end things.
No, I think that's lovely.
Cute.
Cute, very cute. I'm glad that happened. So next day, June 19th, 2002, we will go to. And this is technically a kind of birth, I would say. It was the birth of Total Non-Stop Action.
NWA TNA.
Well, yeah. So NW presented the first ever TNA as we knew it.
Is it true that Russo gave it that name just because of boobies and bums?
Yeah. That's where the name came from. And when you hear people like Cornette talk about it, because obviously he had a small stint there, it apparently made it very difficult for them to
get sponsors.
To get sponsors and to get TV deals, because they'd walk in, they'd be like, "What's the name of the company?" and they'd say TNA. And everybody would just laugh at them.
Is it bad that that would not be my first initial thought?
You're too pure though, you Jen. You're not cynical enough.
Someone had to explain that to me, and it was like TNA, and I was like,
did you not get that with
apparently
Tess and Albert as well?
No, I did not
and
pick
Trish
up on
being
that.
the actual.
I did not get that.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
I did. Obviously, I've known for a while now.
A Russo suggestion, but Russo wasn't with TNA at the very start. He wasn't there initially. He came on very quickly afterwards, but I think he suggested the name, and the name sort of stuck, and that was that.
Isn't it funny, eh?
What's he like?
Breasts and arse.
He's quit Twitter.
Has he?
He's quit Twitter, and he's apparently, but he's now got an agent running his Twitter account because he's sick of getting abuse.
And who cares? The guy's a waste of space. Let's
He's
not
only
talk
got-
about him.
Stop it, this is
Not
nice.
blemish
He's
on
only
this
got-
week.
He's
No.
only got 55,000 Twitter followers as well.
Only? That's a lot.
I've got more than that.
You've got more than that, yeah.
Oh,
Don't sympathy
Let's
for
just
Vince
stop.
Russo
We've already ruined this week in wrestling
by bringing him up.
Yeah, besmirching
bless.
you.
Oh, well, he's coming up later on as well, so never mind.
Spoilers.
But I know, sorry, I know. How can we wait? How can we wait? But yeah, no. So this was the first ever TNA, and what happened in it? I've not watched it.
So it says here, as Ross had kindly prepared, it was conceptualized by Jerry Jarrett and his son Jeff, and they were out on a fishing trip, and it sort of came from there. And basically, WWE had the TV deal; they were on weekly television, so they wanted to try this new outlandish mental concept of weekly pay-per-views.
Oh yeah.
So you had to
we're all
pay
made
to
of
watch
money.
it. Yeah.
Aren't we?
Well, I can't remember what the pricing structure was, but it was still really, really expensive.
What was it?
It was like expensive to even get it, and the shows were like pretty stacked in terms of some names and people that would go on to be bigger names.
Right.
But if you ever get the chance to go back and watch it, if you get like the Global Force app or whatever it is and watch it, it's just a car crash from start to finish.
Really?
It's like a beautiful disaster. Like you can't take your eyes off it because it's just mental, like absolutely mental.
I think it was in the first ever match at the first ever taping. Do you remember Cheeks?
Yes, Cheeks.
So it's essentially Viscera.
Who can forget?
Like Viscera,
Viscera.
after Christmas dinner and Boxing Day.
Mixed
just
with Yokozuna.
Bigger
It's like,
Viscera.
yeah.
So he goes to do...
He had these really bad, like, bright blue spandex, like 3/4 length, and it sort of half covered his gut and it kept falling down.
But he was running the ropes.
Oh.
And this is like the dark match or like the
dark match on the
pre-show
first
match or
ever
something?
show. If there was ever a sign to say this is how TNA is going to go, the first ever dark match, the ring ropes broke because Cheeks was a massive man and they couldn't carry his weight.
Straight through
It
them.
took them.
Yeah, carry on.
It took them an hour to fix it,
You're
so they
joking.
had to basically.
And this was the dark match.
I think it was either the dark match or the pre-show match,
Oh
but I'm sure you can actually find it and watch it online. But they had to sort of postpone the show for an hour while they had to strip the ropes off, sort the ring and get everything back together. But I don't know if they killed any matches, like killed any segments.
I was going to say,
but yeah,
surely.
it was like an hour of time was wasted because of him.
Cheeks.
They should have just stopped there. They
I
would
was
save
gonna say,
themselves a lot of
just, you
pain.
know what? We're done. Okay, 2016 on June 19th. We'll go to, it's Money in the Bank season.
Money in the Bank week?
Well, yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
No,
Money in the
well,
Bank happened last Sunday.
And all the people that
yes,
won, and it was great.
We all predicted them right.
And whoever had to take any punishments.
Do you remember,
Exactly.
do you remember that guy when he did that thing?
Yeah, it was great. And the
No.
briefcase.
That was worth the
so
network
good.
subscription alone. That
$9.99.
Oh, well, to follow that, remember 2016 Money in the Bank, because that happened on the 19th. Back, obviously, in 2016.
Really?
It really did. It really did. I know, right? It led into that super nicely. So, yeah, this was... Who was Mr. Money in the Bank? It was Dean Ambrose would become Mr. Money in the Bank for this. And, yeah, it was quite a... Well, we'll talk about the card first, shall we? And then we'll go into that historic night for Dean Ambrose. So it was the New Day against the Club and Enzo and Big Cass, the Vaudevillains.
And a consensual penis in a
I
pear
was
tree.
like, see, as soon as I see his name, I was like, oh, please don't
God,
mention
that's it now. Whenever I hear his name, it's just always... Stick my fingers to the sky.
I can't
My
even.
consensual penis.
I can't even. where's the tune in it as well? I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
Yeah, bad.
Don't get it. Anyway, New Day would, they would retain their tag team championship. Then it would be Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler, with Corbin getting the win there.
The worst feud ever, and just never ended.
It was.
Yeah, how did that even start?
It was
kinda switch
Corbin
off.
debuted at WrestleMania, won the Andre the Giant
Yeah.
Battle Royal, and then they just had matches.
Yeah, because it just seems like it was something that started on like the house show circuit. It was like, I'll just stick them together, and it just bled over.
It's just the gradual killing of Dolph Ziggler.
Just
Yeah.
little
Just to
bit
make
by
it-
little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not care about him
switch
at all.
off with Corbin, though I'm not a fan, so.
You don't
I
like
actually
the
quite-
Constable of Raw?
I
How do you
actually
say that
quite
word?
enjoy him.
Constable.
Do you say constable or constable?
Constable.
Because we say constable here.
Constable.
So Corbin's the biggest constable on Raw.
Constable.
This is something I was saying on my video.
Constable. I know what that was. Yeah, constable. Constable.
You found a way around it, haven't you? You're just going to keep saying
Put it
that.
in my sheet.
I'm not saying a bad word.
I
Don't
am.
make this a whole six thing again, because I can't deal with that. I cannot deal. Anyway, yeah. So that was that. Charlotte and Dana Brooke defeated Natalya and Becky Lynch. Apollo Crews against Sheamus. With Apollo Crews.
How did that
was
start?
What?
I don't know.
I'm just looking back, like Apollo Crews and Sheamus.
I know, I don't even remember that.
I was at the
all.
Euros when this pay-per-view happened, so I was cross-eyed.
Otherwise,
Throwing chairs at people.
otherwise involved. AJ Styles and John Cena. Remember that.
Yeah.
Great match, wasn't it?
And then it was the Money in the Bank match, which would obviously see Dean Ambrose as your new Money in the Bank holder. And that was against Sami Zayn, Cesaro, Jericho, Owens, and Alberto Del Rio. But yeah, so that happened. Then Rufus? What? Big
Roofies.
Rusev would defeat Titus O'Neil for, that was the United States Championship
Of course
match.
he did.
And then it went on to our World Heavyweight Championship match, and that was obviously Seth Rollins and the big dog Roman Reigns.
Can't do it in this chair.
You can.
Can't do
give
the
it.
thing.
Give it.
Go
a
do it.
No,
go
because I'll
on.
break the chair. They're very rickety to begin
They
with.
are
They are
shickly.
like-
They're super
yeah.
shickly.
Give us a muted one right down the
Go.
camera.
The big dog.
That was so nice. I loved that. That was like a Rosetta Stone version of like
What, foreign?
Just
No,
a picture,
like
a picture of
if
Roman
you
Reigns. How do you pronounce it? The big dog.
the big dog. I love it.
If they want to get in contact for some voiceover work, I'm available.
I would
Imagine
love
that, a Geordie version.
That would be so
Here's how you
good.
say, come here. Howie, pet. Come here.
Book it. I want that to happen.
So this is like
Yeah.
one of the most definitive
It's a
Money in the
bloody
Bank
lovely
moments of all
bow
time, right?
on top of a lovely cake.
Yeah.
A bow on top of a cake. I've
bow
just
on
said the
cake.
wrong combination of
No,
things.
but that would be nice.
Yeah. So yeah, all three Shield members held the big one on the same night, which is a lovely thing to think about.
It is
Yeah.
nice when you put it like that. It's quite romantic, isn't
So it was
it?
Rollins who won from Roman,
Mm-hmm.
and then Dean cashed in on Rollins.
Cashed in.
However, it was only Seth would only hold it for what was it? 2 minutes? 2 minutes. That was it. 2 minutes.
That's enough for some people.
2 minutes, which is the second shortest title or holding of the title.
Is Roman the first?
No, it
Oh, that
was.
was 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I'm
Andre the
Sheamus.
Giant.
Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant had it for 108 seconds.
You're a fountain of knowledge today.
Look at me. It's not written down. Like, but yeah. So, but that I think that's a shame. Poor Seth.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing all
it was,
right.
it was a really,
I was
really nice
gutted at the
moment.
time, though. Like, I was gutted because I was more of a Rollins person.
I'm not
at
really
that
an Ambrose
time.
fan. I never have been. So
Oh,
like,
that's
I was
quite
yeah.
controversial because I do like him.
I
don't like the wacky Dean, me. I like
Yeah, I like
psychopathic Dean. I don't like,
unhinged, like,
look,
No,
I'm going to
I
squeeze
quite-
some mustard on you. Oh.
I quite like Wacky Dean.
Yeah, no. The
No.
wacky line. It just needs to. He just needs to be a nutter. Like
He
needs
is a
to be.
nutter, but
he needs to be like Pillman-esque. That's when he was
Okay.
at his best. But when he's like just, oh, I'm a bit mental. Oh, what am I
don't
gonna do
know.
now?
Like, I remember when he was world champion, at the start of an episode of SmackDown, I think, there's a shot of him rocking up in a taxi. And he gets out the taxi and then starts to walk into the building and goes, oh no! And then turns back to the taxi. In the back seat, he's forgotten the championship belt. It's just like,
Because
it's
the
a
taxi
bloody
driver's
world.
not just going to be like.
You're not going to leave your world title belt in
To
an
be-
Uber, are you?
Here, I probably would. I'm like a bit daft like that. But no, I like that. I felt bad for Seth for that. Like, that's quite a shame. 2 minutes.
Yeah, but it's a big thing for the Shield, I guess.
Yes, and I
So-
also do quite like when it's a cash in on the same night.
Yeah.
Like, that's exciting.
Happened
It's
twice,
very
hasn't it, with Big
exciting.
Kane? Big Kane did it, didn't he?
Big Kane.
Big Kane.
But yeah.
Big bad Kane.
Big, baldy, baddie Kane. Big, baldy, burning in hell Kane.
You
Mayor
love
of Knox
Kane.
County, Kane.
Yeah, so 2017, again, Money in the Bank. We will revisit. The first ever women's.
Oh,
And
Money
dear.
in
so
the Bank.
important.
No, it wasn't. The first ever one took place on SmackDown. This one never happened.
You know what I mean.
That's what
you
they
know
like
I
to
mean.
say.
Well, that's
What a pig's ear the main
That
was.
was awful. That
It
was
the
so
one thing.
upsetting.
The one
I remember
thing
people
you just don't
trying to
do.
defend it. Like people trying to say, "Oh no, it was great because it got so much heat." It's like,
It
no,
did, but it was the
No,
wrong
it was
time
bad.
and the wrong
It was
place.
It was
the heat,
bad.
yeah.
Plus the fact, like, I'm not trying to be all like, woo, women and all that, but
We
the fact
don't
that it was
need
a
women.
man.
But it's
Like-
Condescendingly dropping
Exactly.
the title.
I was like, whoa, that's
There you go,
to me.
pa- it-
Exactly. Here you go,
I
pet.
think we'd accept it if it was like 5 or 6 in. Like
Yeah.
if it was the 5th or
Okay.
6th women's match, but not
Yeah,
the first
no,
ever
no,
one.
no,
It's
first
not the
ever.
time or the place for them sort of shenanigans.
That was terrible.
So obviously they redid it on SmackDown a week and a bit later, I think it was, and then Carmella.
Yeah.
Was it
Oh
a
yeah,
week
for
later?
people
Or
that
was
have
it
not
not
maybe
straight
watched
after?
it, let me just explain. It was the first ever women's Money in the Bank match with where Carmella would win the Money in the Bank title with help from James Ellsworth.
Who
In
has a
terms of he
penis.
actually did technically win Miss
Well,
Money in the Bank.
he proved apparently that women can't climb a ladder and unhook a briefcase, and a man always has to do it for them.
Which is not true. I have climbed many a ladder.
And unhooked many briefcases.
I'm sure I could. Though.
Jen's
That's-
house is just briefcases all over the ceiling.
that would be so fun.
It'd be really inconvenient.
if you say so.
I'm gonna set one up and then film it and show you I can do it. I actually don't want to do that. 'Cause I don't have the logistics right about it. Anyway, plus I've got short ceilings. So yeah, that happened, and that was an absolute riot. I was not a fan of that.
And then we had the absolute hoot that was Baron Corbin winning.
Oh,
Now,
don't
let's
even. Here we go
let's
again.
give this match its due. It was a very good match. It was Shinsuke
Nakamura.
I'm so used to saying
I know.
cock knocker. I say cock knocker on video, just because he's obsessed with AJ Styles' Willie.
He's absolutely obsessed with it.
So Shinsuke.
But he was in it as well.
Yeah, this was his coming out party for me in WWE. This is the first time we thought, oh, look at him. He's quite good, isn't he? So he got injured early on, didn't he? And carted out, and then he got brought back in like the Valiant. Whoa, look at me.
He did indeed.
And he
I'm dead hard.
kicked some folk. And we had the standoff between AJ and him, and everyone was like,
Oh,
ooh.
where's
that
this
was
gonna
great.
go? Then it was Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn as well in that match. And yeah,
Big
Corbin.
baldy bastard Baron won.
And the thing is, I don't hate Corbin. I think he's.
I don't hate him. I just like I find him really
I
like
think he's got like
unwatchable.
so much potential.
Do you?
I think
Do
there's
you?
so much potential there with the character and everything.
Really?
They just got to make him into a complete arsehole.
They need to do what had him
see
doing in
it.
NXT, which was like, you were in Ring of Honor for 3 years, speaking to someone who was never in Ring of Honor.
Go back to Ring of
Go
Honor.
back to Ring of Honor. Like, just be an arsehole like that. Like, just be everything that fans hate.
Yeah.
Like, be a proper WWE superstar through and through.
Yeah.
Because I think he's a good wrestler. I just think his promos are boring. 'Cause it's the
Yeah.
same,
Yeah, it's just.
I'm Baron Corbin.
And there's
and
not really a lot done
I'm
with
going
his,
to-
his character either. Is like he's supposed to be like a lone wolf biker weirdo,
But
and
he
it's
just
like,
seems
well, do
totally
something with it.
uninterested to me, and
Yeah.
I get that that's probably part of the character, but it's just that upsets me because I'm like, just put a wee bit of effort in, pal.
He had a great entrance as well.
Like, no, he didn't.
He did. He used to have a
Baron
really good
Corbin's
entrance.
theme was fantastic.
No, it wasn't. It was
Before they
like,
added lyrics and changed the music, when he had the spotlights and everything, it was great.
I didn't like it.
Oh,
I'm
it was
just
class.
really, you're
And
not
it turned
gonna...
red.
Yeah, I didn't like
Oh, I thought he looked like a badass, me.
it. No,
Badass.
he can, and I want him to cut his hair.
No, that's another
He-
beautiful thing about his heel shtick is he's got
Yeah.
that to annoy people.
Yeah.
I'll give him one thing, right? Because I feel terrible because I feel like I'm totally bashing him, and I don't like doing that. But he had such a nice outfit for Hall of Fame. I am such a girl. So, he did his nice jacket. Anyway, that was my only positive about Baron Corbin. So there you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is he the only wrestler you don't like?
I don't not like him. But yeah, probably.
But Corbin would go on to have a weird run with the case, right?
Oh.
Well, he would make a pig's ear of it, wouldn't
Yeah, every time, and then he completely dropped the ball with it.
he? Yep.
Which I'm.
Which I don't mind, to be honest, because he's a heel and we're meant to laugh at heels,
Yeah,
aren't
he's
we?
sort
So
of
he
got a
got
bit of
egg on
foil.
his face. And
Yeah.
it was just the fact it was in a match with Jinder. And Jinder rolled him up and pinned him. It's like that completely. Because Jinder Mahal shouldn't be able to roll you up and pin you if you're worth anything.
What?
I mean, Jinder's not a good wrestler, is he?
But look at him. He's a solid.
He's not solid. He's got saggy nipples.
Oh, just pair of Jinder. He's
95% solid, 5% saggy nips.
oh bless. Dear. Was that also the one where it was Orton and Orton Senior was there? And then the Singh brothers were gonna
Oh, in the
attack
front
him.
row
Yeah.
watching. Oh,
that
yeah.
upset me
They had the
greatly as
whole
well.
row of legends, didn't they?
So that totally upset me, and obviously Orton was distracted.
Don't care. Orton's boring.
But his wee dad. Oh.
I'm sure he's
Ross.
a lot more entertaining.
Well,
I just can't get on board with Randy Orton. Just a boring dad, isn't he? A boring dilf.
I like his behavior though. Like I like his really bad behavior. Like when he like goes backstage to get on the tour bus and all these fans are there waiting for signatures, and he comes out and he's this guy getting like, oh Randy with like an 8x10. He's like, oh, have you got a cigarette? And the guy's like, yeah. Gives him it. And he goes, thanks, and walks off. Or like when he is on the floor selling at the end of a show and he's waiting for it to go dark, and he just stops selling when he knows the cameras are off him, and he's looking at the timekeeper just going like, there's footage of it on YouTube where he's going like, are we clear? Are we clear? Are we clear? And then he just gets up and walks to the back.
It's good when he
Bye.
it's good when he stops caring.
So June the 20th, we will go to 2002, and it's a good day for everybody.
I just realised I'm a hypocrite.
Don't talk about that man. I've got a full point written about him later.
That's why I was like, so he's back, and he's got a whole day dedicated to him.
This is huge news, though, as Stevie Aaron would say. Huge. It's a huge scope.
Oh, he's mentioned in
That's a huge
as
scope.
well. But yeah, anyway, 2002.
Go on, can you read out the headline in his voice? Just what happens on this day in 2002. In Stevie Aaron's voice.
In 2002, Vince Russo returns to WWE as their head television writer. Russo left for WCW in September 1999.
Oh my god, it's like he's in the room.
I know, it's incredible, isn't it?
That's amazing.
But yes, Vince Russo made a triumphant return as the head of creative in 2002. And it didn't last very long, did it?
No, it didn't. And he blames the old Big Daddy trips.
It was approximately
getting him
3
kicked out.
weeks. This lasted for 3 solid weeks.
Apparently, his big angle was to revive WCW, and then that got shot down.
Yeah.
I thought it was to revive the Invasion.
Invasion, yeah.
So to
Potato,
basically,
potato.
but to basically go, oh, we've done this storyline and it bombed, so let's do it again.
Let's do it again this time.
Yeah.
And yeah, it didn't last 3 weeks, and that was him.
And Stephanie took over, I think, on one of them. Oh.
It's a good day. I like Stephanie McMahon.
What?
I do. I started
This is
it.
gonna
I
be
don't
good to
care.
watch.
I don't care. I love Stephanie McMahon.
Why?
Because I think she's great.
I get it from a girl power.
No, not from a girl power. I just think she's a crack.
Do you not hate the way
heel.
she just castrates every single person she's on screen with?
No.
With
Without
no
any
comeuppance. It's
No.
just like pointless. Like Kevin Owen, who was a friend, Kevin Owen, who she got back in Money in the Bank, did that to her, and she went, "Get your dirty arms off me."
But I think that's amazing. Like, she's just a total, like,
needless.
she's like a wee mini, like, Mr. McMahon. I love her. She's great.
No, because Vince had his pals, didn't he? Vince had his
Yeah.
pals, and he was an arsehole to the people he didn't like.
She doesn't
She,
need
she's got
pals.
Triple H.
Exactly.
She's probably a dick to him in real life as well, isn't it? We've all seen that video on YouTube, haven't we? Like the minute compilation where they're walking around WrestleMania Access, and it's just like Triple H.
He's just
dragging him.
Exactly. He's just
for
like,
God's
oh.
sake. Triple H is like,
eyes-
I was in hospital dying. She's like, I was there too, though. I was there with you. He's like, oh, it's not about you.
I had to smell the hospital hall.
I love that. So yeah.
But yeah, Vince Russo.
Vince Russo came back shortly.
What's the worst booking decision Vince Russo ever made? Is it
David Arquette.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm trying to think if there's any that are...
I mean,
Is he not supposed to be doing something like?
he's making a comeback to wrestling, he announced
that's
last
what
week, or 2
I
weeks
think.
ago.
Bash at the Beach was bad. I think... I'm just trying to... If there's anything else, because like David Arquette was obviously the worst, because it was a tie-in for Ready to Rumble, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was
Yeah,
a
and it was to
tie-in
get,
for-
get
WCW more exposure in the mainstream
for the
press
film.
by having a celebrity.
Booking himself as
non-wrestler.
champion was bad.
I mean, if you had the power, would you?
Look at that, a sympathiser for Russo there.
No, he's an
Have you-
arsehole. Yeah, he's done a lot of bad things. Obviously, one of his early
But he's
TNA.
done some good too.
He was Roddy Piper in one of the first ever TNA'S. Said he's a murderer for Owen Hart's situation.
Yes.
Remember that one? That was another bad one. I don't think he was directly responsible for that, though, even though...
I have no idea.
Yeah, I've just digged myself into a deep hole there, haven't I?
I know. Can we say a good thing? He came up with Gold Dust, and I like that.
Yeah, apparently he was Goldust's head writer, which was compelling
So
stuff.
He was very good at writing the WWF magazine, though, and that's why he should have stayed.
He was good at 1990s trash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's
But
like.
then the 1990s ended and he didn't.
Yeah. But the thing is, it was because he was exposing the business bit by bit, and then once there was nothing left to expose, that's when everybody realized he was sort of this fraud, because all he was doing was sort of exposing things bit by bit, and everybody was really excited. And then when it got to the point where he's like, he went off the script, like live on a pay-per-view, and it's like, well, you've just shot yourself in the foot now. There's nowhere to go. But
Bro.
yeah.
I don't know what.
So that would be Vince Russo then.
Now this is some good news that's bound to get everybody off to a good start of the day, because everyone hates Roman Reigns, don't
I
they?
don't hate Roman Reigns. I don't hate him. I don't. But June 21st, 2016 was a sad day in the Reigns household.
No, it wasn't. It was a great day.
Well, it was a sad day.
A great day.
As he
Great
was
day.
as he was suspended.
Yeah.
Get in.
You two
Die,
are awful.
Roman.
Like awful.
We're not- I don't
on
like
medication as well. Like it wasn't anything dodgy.
That's what we were told.
I believe him for his, what was it? Like, what's it for? ADHD?
It's Adderall, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I can't remember this, but like, yeah. So he was suspended via the wellness policy. Obviously, came into play there, and he was suspended for 30 days.
yeah, I remember it was like rife with like like 'cause the internet obviously just went, "This is
aye.
amazing. He's gonna get fired," like all that stuff.
It's such a shame. But apparently, they did know this before Money in the Bank.
Yeah,
So he had already broken the rules before.
but he'd apparently also told them in advance, "I'd take this medication, so when you test me,
For his
it's
like
gonna come up."
narcolepsy and stuff as well, isn't it?
But I
Like,
think it's for ADHD mainly. But I think
does he have ADHD?
I have no idea.
because like
I know
remember
people
seeing
abuse
him.
Adderall.
Oh, is it like can you get like messed up on it?
Like you can, yeah. So like people
Not
take
your
like
strong
Xanax
point
and
prescription drugs,
Adderall
no.
No, I'm not a
because
pharmacist.
they
no.
they have like they can have an adverse effect on adults. So you give like Ritalin to a child, it will help focus them. But if you give it to an adult, it might have the complete opposite effect. So like
Dr. Sam Driver,
I
PhD.
know, I'm like loving this
drug
stuff.
science.
Just
But
drugs.
obviously, like he apparently told them, like, I take this medication. When I have the test, it's going to show up. And they went, yeah, no bother. And it showed up, and they went, what's this doing in your test? And it was like this
So
whole
he
thing.
so there's just another sterling point about how he's such a good person. Like
No, Vince
He
McMahon
literally
let him off
went-
because he likes him and he
No,
should have
I-
been fired and he
I
should
think
be
I
dead
think he
now.
was completely innocent.
stop
I'm just
it.
playing the part of everybody watching this video.
No.
You know, make myself relatable. you
No,
know?
I think he's completely innocent, and I do sympathise with Roman's inability to get over because
Yes.
they keep shoving him down our throats, and he just needs to turn heel or take a break for a little while and come back. That's what I think.
It doesn't matter as long as he's
Well, he had
getting
a
a
wee
response.
30
That's all
day
that matters.
wee 30 day break and it didn't do anything. So
They
He's not a
cheer
good-
who they usually boo, and they boo who
It's
they usually
Bizarro
cheer.
Town, everybody. It doesn't
every
matter.
town
He's
this
not a
time.
good guy. He's not a bad guy.
wait,
He's the
He's the guy.
going back to this though, is he still like, so I take it if he has taken it for ADHD or ADHD,
Yeah, or whatever it is.
ADHD,
I've got something
does
to
he
say.
still have it?
A
What?
stat that I didn't write down. June the 19th
What?
marks 2 years to the day since Roman lost his last world title. 2 whole years.
Really?
So happy anniversary, everybody.
He's winning it back
Yeah.
soon.
Oh, that's like a day.
Apparently, as we sit here today, which is whatever day this is being published, it's going to be him versus Brock again at SummerSlam, and Roman might win.
He's not gonna win.
Yay! Come
If
on,
Brock
Roman.
signed another year-long contract, then we're never gonna get Brock.
I would like
versus
Brock
Lashley.
to lose because
I
I'm sick
think
of
Brock,
of
yeah.
not seeing the belt on Raw.
Thank you. So am I.
You're welcome, Jen.
I just
Glad
don't
we
know.
agree. It's so rare.
What are they gonna do with the belt anyway? It's just gonna come out on Raw and be part of a promo every week. Like,
but it's the
not
fact
gonna
But it's
you see
there,
it.
exactly.
At least
But
you
it's
see it.
there,
But
and it's not just sitting in the Lesnar garage.
I imagine he does just lob it in the garage.
That's what
I
I
don't
think.
think
I
so.
don't even think he takes it out of the
It's
car.
just in, like,
I think he
yeah.
just leaves
I
it in the
think
book.
Vince.
Just
I think Vince
loves it.
keeps it.
Do
Well,
you?
I think all the belts are kept by the company, aren't they?
No, you travel around with it.
they travel
yourself,
with it.
yeah.
Mhm, they
But do
travel.
they take road belts or do they take the TV belts? Because I know they're different belts. The TV belts are like all sparkly.
Somebody in the
and-
comments let us know, because I'd actually be quite interested to know
Secrets
that.
of the business revealed.
Mm.
All the magic's gone.
It's like the house show belts. Some of them, the WWE championships have a black bar instead of the red one. There was a house show belt
I
for
never
the
noticed that.
cruiserweight as well, which had a black strap. I think we used it once.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's that now?
It'll just be somewhere in a factory, like a warehouse.
In Neville's ear.
Neville. He's taking it down and flip out down the road. So, June 23rd, 1996. This is a great day. A great
day.
A great day. A great day. It was a King of the Ring because it was King of the Ring season as well, or it was round about this time. But this is the birth of the Austin 316
and the Attitude Era, I'd say.
Yeah.
One of the things.
Yeah. Okay.
So Stone Cold had a match with Mark Mero.
Yeah.
Mero had his lip busted open, had to go to the hospital, in which time Jake the Snake Roberts cut a religious-based promo. Austin got back from the hospital, saw Michael Hayes. Doot, doot, doot. That's a reference some people will get and some people won't. Michael Hayes said, "Oh, Steve, he just said some religious things about you." And then Steve, after the match, cut that promo. And the rest is history.
And the rest is history.
Obviously, the best part of the promo is the "you thump your Bible" bit. But I just like when they're helping Jake out, and Jake's like this sad old man now, and he's starting to get like older and stuff. And Austin's just like, "Get that piece of trash out of my ring, get him out of the company," and he's just running him down. And it's like, oh,
that is an incredible promo. And wait a minute, does WWE own the 316?
Yeah.
Do they own that? All right, okay. Because I was going to say could have made him a lot of money. But could have made them.
Well, apparently they didn't know it was going to be a thing. Like, so he did the promo.
It was completely off the cuff.
It was completely off the cuff, and they were like, "Oh, that was a really cool promo," but they didn't really think anything
about
of it.
And
then week by week, slowly, there was just
all
Austin
the
316 signs and like
It's
individuals' name signs.
The marketing department said, "We're going to make you a T-shirt. What do you want?" And he said, "I want Austin 316 and a skull on the back." And that was it. That's when it was made.
I have that T-shirt. Do you?
No.
I think everybody. Oh, not you.
Are you even a wrestling
I was
fan?
going to say, what?
Sitting in your Young Bucks shirt.
I only deal in free wrestling merch. I don't pay for it.
2008. It was the WWE Draft Lottery.
By God.
It was not a happy day for JR.
I didn't know this.
I didn't know this either.
This is famous, this.
No, I didn't know that he didn't know.
This was part of my sort of drop-off era.
Same, but I knew about this.
I was away by this
I've heard
point,
Jim talk about this on his podcast, and it's a shoot.
It's a shoot, bro.
Super did not. So for anyone that doesn't know, basically it was the draft lottery, and Jim Ross and Michael Cole would switch brands, and JR did not know this. Did Michael Cole?
I presume Michael Cole did.
Right, so he must have known him.
But yeah, this was the...
Why would you not tell JR?
This was the headline. Because, I mean, did you watch Raw back then? They would take the piss out of Jim Ross every week. I was watching it yesterday. They did this thing where Cole points up to the Tron and the video plays of Jim Ross's head, like photoshopped onto some big, fat, naked body in a cheerleader's suit and like all these different random images. It's just bullying. I felt sorry for Jim.
That is actually...
You just tell Vince McMahon's backstage, go,
don't be a
he's
star.
fat.
That's awful.
But yeah, I think this was just Vince going, Jim, because you could tell he used to do it all the time. It's worth saying that Vince did very much care for Jim Ross, because there's that famous story where Jim was going through some depression or something, had to take some time off, and Vince was like, "Here's $5,000.
Your job is safe. When you're ready, come back."
But, he's fat.
Like, we probably led to him having to take time off. That's brutal. But yeah, so basically JR did not know this was happening, and almost quit because of it.
He put a statement out online.
Yeah, he was not a happy bunny. I don't have that statement to hand.
I should have written it down, but I didn't.
Okay.
That's poor researching.
It happened.
You can look at it online. Go find it. But yeah, he put out a statement. So that was an absolute sin. Another notable thing that happened, though, this was the final installment of McMahon's $1 Million Mania.
What a mess. What a hot mess.
The thing is, like, that should have technically been, like, such a good thing. Like, see, if I was, like, around watching it at that time, I'd 100%...
No doubt it would be now, with communication technology so good, but back then it wasn't quite what it is now.
Well, no, that's not true.
Because he would ring people, and 2008 was the iPhone 1, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's not what it is now.
I mean, it's not as if it was, like, back when it was, like, TFI Friday, and remember they did that thing where they had to switch the lights on and off?
No, it was the end of MySpace.
Was it?
That was like the end of MySpace.
You know how old I am. Don't bring this up, guys. But yeah, no, this was the biggest prize giving. This was the $500,000 that he gave away. I don't think he ever actually made it to give away $1 million, did he?
No, he died.
No, well, yeah. Yes, he did.
Sabotage, which we just published weeks ago now, an article on Cultaholic.com, the biggest mysteries that were never resolved, and this is one of them. Who actually made the thing fall on him, which didn't come even close to hitting him.
Didn't
there was a
come
stage
close
in
to
the way.
hitting him. But the second attempt on Mr. McMahon's life.
So a year earlier they had the limo explode,
but
and obviously
he got into the limo and the limo exploded. Then he miraculously managed to.
Well, I mean,
Well, no,
revive.
just like the thing is, like, you remember like when that limo did explode? We talk about it later on, but like you see his wee leg, like he pauses
that was
with
a
his
fake-
wee
a
leg.
fake leg.
It's a fake leg. Yeah.
he would have dived straight through, gone out the other side.
Well, it would have been
Don't-
shot. It would have been
Don't
shot in
ruin
two
the dream
parts.
for me. I was like, well, no, because I can't see where it cuts. If not,
There's
then
like
that's some fancy
there's a
camera
thing in the
action.
back, isn't there? Like there's a fence and then a
Like a
black
clown
thing.
car.
I think he was hiding behind that.
Because
He's a magician.
well, no, because I always wondered, like, why is the person who's filming it just filming it?
It's just wrestling.
No, I know, but like I was anyway. We talk about that later on in the month. So anyway, but yes, so that was that was the $500,000.
Yeah, so we're talking about Vince got
Yes.
exploded a year earlier.
Yes.
Then what happened? That then was retracted, rightfully so. And then this time, a thing, was it a dollar bill? Like a big
No,
It
sign.
was like a
It was
big
like a piece of-
staging. Like,
Piece
it
of
was,
staging. It was like a
Yeah,
piece
but
of
it looked like
metal.
a dollar bill, didn't it? And it was
No,
like,
it was
No,
no.
it
It
was
was like an
a-
actual like structure,
like a
but
corner
It was
piece of like
structure.
it
That
was
looked like
a
it was milking something.
A
but,
rectangle, like a dollar bill.
no,
It fell.
if
No, it
every,
was
like
like
this
a-
table is a dollar bill.
Yeah,
That is a
this-
dollar bill.
This shape is a
This
dollar bill
paper
shape.
is a dollar bill.
That shape is a dollar bill shape. That's what
oh, well,
I know what I'm
anyway,
saying in your head,
A
it's
big
not really
rectangle, a
coming
big
out.
A big
metal
rectangle
rectangle
fell.
But yeah,
fell on.
it fell on him.
20 feet from Vince, and everybody had to believe it hit him, I guess.
And then Triple H came out, and people are calling him by his shoot name, and
Drama. They don't make it like that anymore.
Paul, by the way.
Cheerio, fourth wall. But yeah, that was the WWE Draft Lottery. Okay, June the 24th. We'll go to 2001. Another King of the Ring.
Bloody mint one.
An absolutely amazing King of the Ring, this. 2001. Now, so, yeah, basically, King of the Ring, it would go on to be Edge. Edge would win, but he was cheated out of this, like, against Kurt Angle by Shane McMahon, and it would lead on to that amazing street fight between Shane McMahon and Kurt Angle.
With the wrong glass.
Yeah.
With good reason, though, because apparently the pyro, if they used actual proper movie sugar glass, the pyro at the start of the show
Would have shattered it.
It would have busted, so they had to be tough
physics.
enough to survive that, but not tough enough to stop a man flying through it.
But he tried to take him through the wrong
I know,
one.
to the wrong one.
didn't
Yeah,
he?
like pushed him through the
They
the
had one
first
set
one.
up and he went through the incorrect one, and they ended up putting him through
Wait,
an
it was-
actual pane of glass.
And that's why they were all.
But the one way he came back through,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
he struggled on that one as well, didn't he? You just had to throw him through.
But that street fight was absolutely mental.
Kate broke his tailbone as well. It was all kicking off.
It
He
was
didn't
all.
even dress up for the street fight, though. Just came out in his gear.
Well, how often do street fights actually go on the street?
No, but he should have been in jeans with his hands taped up like all wrestlers in a street fight.
That's stereotypical.
No, it was absolutely crazy. So that happened. It would also see DDP's first WWF pay-per-view debut. With this whole angle with Taker, the whole "make me famous."
God.
The Stalker.
Yeah, so he was
Even-
getting filmed, like
He was
showing all the
it's like
videos.
one of the
was-
best things
yeah.
about WCW, one of the most charismatic wrestlers in the industry at the time, and they made him a stalker.
Despite the fact his wife is really nice to look at.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's the reason he was stalking.
No, he was the kayfabe reason was he was trying to make a statement on the biggest dog in the yard. So that he stalked his wife to do that, apparently. so
Well, exactly. There you go.
him and
first
Taker
rule
had
of stalking.
a confrontation here. It wasn't an official match.
No, he sat in
Hello,
the
bro.
front row, did he not, for
Yeah.
all of it, with his sign that he made. Bless.
Mark. But I was sad the way that the WWE took his bang away from him and all that stuff that made him the people's champion in WCW, and then just because it wasn't made there. What a sad tale.
I just remember the unmasked.
And he got some
when it
nice
was just
teeth,
like,
though.
oh.
He must have been paying him all right. He got some nice teeth soon after.
DDP and his nice teeth.
Yeah, I thought they were cracking set teeth.
Oh, bless. So, yeah, that was also there. Booker T would make his WWF debut. because at the end of this pay-per-view, it was the match, obviously, against Stone Cold, Jericho, and Benoit, and then Booker T would just show up.
Put Steve through an announce table.
That's going to say through the announce table, just to show him
Make a big old
WCW
statement
was
on the
making
biggest
us,
dog in the yard.
Yeah, or another one. But yeah, so that was a great pay-per-view. I loved it.
And it led to the old supermarket brawl.
That is my favourite, one of my favourite ever WWF moments of all time.
Do you think his Willie came out?
See, I heard about this.
I don't. Personally.
I don't think this Willie came out at all.
Do you think his Willie came out, Jen?
No.
Have you seen the footage?
It's when he's in the shopping cart, right? And
Yeah.
everybody thinks his Willie falls out, and then Austin puts a crate of Budweiser over it
To hide the Willie.
But he like proper slams it down, so it's like your dick's out, bang. Like I don't think his dick falls out.
I don't think it does.
Me neither. But good segment nonetheless.
Price check on a
Go and
jackass.
check, see what you think. Don't send me any pictures.
Put it in the
of
comments. Does Booker
No,
T's Willie fall out?
Hit a 1 for yes and a 2 for no.
Vote now.
We've got birthdays, millions of them.
Have you been counting down the days,
Oh
Jen,
my
since the
gosh.
last on this day in wrestling?
This is true. Well, I have, honestly, and like I've actually been filling people in as well via Twitter just to cure my own insatiable birthday lust. but yeah, birthdays. We've got millions, so we will just literally fire through because I will explode.
Kicking things off with an absolute whopper.
Absolutely. Well, we'll start June 18th, and we have four.
Ross's favourite first.
My favourite
Yeah,
wrestler.
absolute. I would like to wish a happy 43rd birthday to Bam Neely!
Yeah.
Who? People are saying at home.
ECW's Bam Neely.
La Familia as well, wasn't it?
Exactly, La Familia. He was Eddie Guerrero's bodyguard.
Big, baldy. Essentially,
Just pulled
the
his
second coming of Albert. He
Okay.
wasn't as defined
Right.
as Bull Buchanan. He was just a big
lad.
Big guy, big guy.
bold lad.
But he's 43 today, and that's lovely. So happy birthday. Happy birthday, Bam.
Wonder what he's what's Bam Neely doing
I actually
now?
don't know what he's doing now. I think he's retired, though.
I would hope so.
Well,
if he isn't, nobody's heard of him.
No, no, but I'm pretty sure he's like not doing any wrestling stuff. I
He's
don't know.
43. He should still
was
be
released in-
having an in-ring career.
I mean, you've got to give up at some point.
No,
If
you've
it's
gotta
not
give
No,
up.
but I mean, like he's not doing
Ric Flair
anything
didn't.
like. I don't think he's doing
You're
anything.
comparing Bam Neely's career to Ric Flair's.
I can see the parallels.
He's got another 20 years. He can
He's
still
a
turn it
man
around.
as well. There's one parallel.
So yeah, happy birthday, Bam. Also, would like to wish a happy 54th birthday to Vito.
Yeah.
Big Vito.
See, I liked him in WCW. Then he
See, I
came to
never watched
WWE
that, so-
and started dressing in a dress.
Yes, he didn't really.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Because man in dress is funny.
Yeah. Different times.
Very different times. But yeah, so happy birthday, Vito. 54 today, or on the 18th. Which is today. So Larry Hennig, the Axe. It's his birthday too, and he's 82.
Yeah.
A man with a
I'm
very
used to doing
proficient
That's
set of loins.
nice. Mr.
that. A very
Perfect.
proficient set of
Well, he
loins.
does. What a legacy.
does, aye.
It's
Mr.
like, yeah, Mr. Perfect's dad. Blimmin' Curtis Axel's granddad.
That's how it works, yeah.
Yeah, but you can say that about Bob Orton Sr. as well.
He's got a wonderful set of loins as well.
Okay, less of the loins.
Maybe we should do a list of 10 best set of
The
loins
10
in
most
wrestling.
prolific loins in wrestling history.
I don't want to see that.
But like, is it prolific?
Bullet
just in
Bob
the sense that-
Armstrong. He bred a whole clan of
But
wrestlers.
is it prolific in the sense that he has just good stock, or is it prolific in a number of other ways as well? Do you know that? How big is Batista's
A very
dick is
nice
what I'm asking.
Oh my goodness, Sam!
Very thick and creamy consistency.
Oh my god. That's it, I'm done. This is now going to be this blooming year in wrestling if this keeps up. I'm
Happy
not,
birthday, day, Jen.
Ross's new show, This Penis in Wrestling.
I don't
Here's a
wanna-
fun
I
fact
was
about
gonna say-
penis and wrestling.
Oh, for God.
I watched a shoot interview with Missy Hyatt, and she revealed that
Oh,
Ric
no.
Flair's member bends to the left.
To the Flair lilt.
So
Why would you remember that and share it? With, like,
I mean, the penis is normally bent to the left.
I don't know, but
I haven't seen
is it
enough
a family
to
thing?
know
Is it like
or
the
not?
Flair
I wouldn't
lilt?
know.
Does it just
I wouldn't know.
every guy in that family goes to the left? I don't know.
Is that a
Give him a ring.
Is that a
Right,
political
I'm
joke?
really-
It's gonna over me.
Drop him a tweet.
Laddie, happy birthday, whatever way you're bending.
Sorry for the knob discussions.
82, would it still bend? I've no idea. Anyway, another birthday, sadly no longer with us. Bruiser Brody would have been 72 today. So, oh wow, we've completely brought Todd down.
Sad.
Yeah,
Sad
Yeah.
Bruiser Brody.
he's one of those names, isn't he, that never like got the global recognition, but you know he was really bloody good.
He was like great, and he was like beloved by everybody that knew him, and it's just it's just
Just
sad.
a horrible murder in a shower. Not nice, is it?
In Puerto
I
Rico,
can't say
right?
it's the way to go, but yeah, it's a shame. So it would have been his birthday, so happy birthday. On to the 19th, we have 3 birthdays. So we'll start with ECW founder, Todd Gordon.
Yes.
63 today. Happy birthday, Todd.
Happy
Ooh,
birthday,
first name
Todd.
terms, check me.
I call him Toddy.
Oh, do you? Be hot, Toddy.
Hello, hot Toddy.
Oh, bless. Well, that was your birthday today, 63. We've also got happy 66th birthday to El Canek.
El
El Canek.
Canek.
Around the days of San Martino in that era was one of the big bloody boys
luchador,
of that
yeah.
day.
He's
In-depth analysis of El Canek.
there you go, 66. No chance, is he?
What?
66.
Is he Ross? You did the research.
What?
Is El Canek 66?
If it says there.
El Canek is 66.
Wow. Oh well, there you go. Because I was like that. I've got him down as like current IWL champion.
That might be a
That might
different
be
one.
El
Yeah,
Evo.
never mind. Oh, yeah,
It could
I
be
forget they
so
do that.
dark.
I forget they do that. Oh well, never mind. Okay, I would like to wish a happy 40th birthday, a nice big one, to Tyson Dukes from TNA and also
And Smash Wrestling in Toronto. He's just like a really talented guy. Really deserves more.
Cruiserweight Classic.
Yeah.
A component? Not a component.
Competitor.
Technically, yeah, he was a
He was a
component.
component of it, yeah.
A cog in the machine.
He was against Zack Sabre Jr. for that. He was also at former name redacted as well.
Yeah, he did. He did that.
Look at your face. You're so funny. But yeah, so happy birthday, happy 40. I feel it's cracking for 40, so
Naughty 40.
naughty 40 indeed. Oh bless.
I've had a coffee this morning.
Because that turmeric's gone straight to your head.
And me heart.
I gave Ross a shot of turmeric and I've pretty much
I
killed him
don't
off.
deal well with spicy things. As far as I can go is an original curry pot noodle. Anything hot, anything more spicy than that, I'm struggling.
Oh.
Bless. So if he keels over, that's why.
But who mixes orange juice with spicy stuff?
It's great.
Sick
I
freak.
actually
It's
quite
not
liked
nice.
it. Sam and I quite
Oh.
liked it. And we're
the
free of
cayenne ones-
arthritis and everything
The
now.
cayenne ones are really good. Like, the cayenne ones are really spicy, but they proper wake you up.
Oh. I
That
bet
should
they
be
do.
Make
that
it
should
like-
be a wee forfeit or a wee punishment. On...
Just eat a tube of cayenne pepper.
Okay, that's a bit much.
It's got to be a punishment. You can't enjoy it.
I have been buried alive. Things.
I was going to say, yeah, easy. So we'll go on to June 20th. There are 4 birthdays here. I would like to wish a happy 55th birthday to Don West.
Don West, I love with his brown bag deals on TNA.com.
Yeah.
How can you
Selling
not
off all
love
that
Don
old
West?
merch.
Yeah.
He's also so excitable if you go back to like early TNA.
Oh my god!
It's like he obviously didn't know a lot about wrestling at the time when he came on as a commentator because I think
Because he was just a businessman, wasn't he?
he was like he was sort of like
Was he's just in sales?
he was like a TV salesman,
Like
So
on
he-
like the
like what's he called, the
QVC.
famous one? Yeah, like
QVC,
that, there's like a really
Barry
famous,
Scott.
There's a famous American guy who they take the mick out of him
Donald
on
Trump.
South Park. They do also, but like basically he Billy Mays, that's it. So like he was similar to that. He would just turn up on TV and he'd be like, "This is this new product that you need to buy."
Right, totally.
And when he came into wrestling, he was just like enamored with AJ Styles. He'd just be like, "This is amazing," and just marking out at everything. And it was like, oh, it's so
I love
good.
it. Well, I
I
hope
used to
he's
love
having
him and Mike Tenay at the end of every main
Oh.
event when the show was going off the air with like a hot finish, I guess you'd call it. You'd
Yeah.
just be, oh my god! See you next week! Both of them would just do that. It was amazing.
Oh, well, happy 55th birthday, Dawn. Hope you're having an amazing
I hope I sat far enough back from the microphone there.
I would also like to wish a happy 61st birthday to Coco Beware.
Wonder how old his bird is.
I was going to say, I think Frankie's dead and gone by now, but yeah, Coco Beware, 61.
Big
I've not
bloody
seen him
legend,
Is he
isn't
still working? Or
I've got no idea.
I hope
I think-
not.
I was going to say
no, like because I know some of the older guys do like appearances and they'll have,
like
they'll have
kind
sort of
of
like
on the
exhibition
indies and
matches
stuff.
where they sort of are squashing people.
Well,
But-
think you'd have the bird with him, no?
He's got to still have the bird.
Stuffed
It's
on his
just
arm.
not. Just
Like,
Frankie.
This whole gimmick.
like Craig David off Bo Selector. Go on, Ken.
Come on,
fly.
Ken.
Drops it on the floor.
It's attached to like a little bit of string.
Imagine if he had a piss bag as well.
Oh.
Coco Beware with his
You
piss
can't.
bag. Come on, Nan. Let's go together.
Oh my goodness. Coco Beware. Famous for more than just the bird, though. He was in a tag team with Owen Hart. High energy.
High energy with the
There you go, high energy.
MC Hammer Zuba things, pants. Which apparently,
Zubas.
I don't know what they're called.
Zubas.
Zubas. Which apparently Owen Hart was a big fan of.
A lot of the WWE guys wear Zubas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
They're
bright and
insanely
colourful.
comfortable.
They are comfy. I've had a
Yeah.
pair on. They're really
They're not
good.
even that expensive. They're
Are they
just
not?
really, really comfortable.
Oh, I'd like a pair. There's a wee zebra print pair I'd quite
Yeah,
like.
most of them are like the zebra print with like multicolours and stuff.
I like it. We should all get some for next time.
We'll be able to see them on this
we
podcast.
can,
the show.
that would be
We'll
fun.
lower the
We'll have
camera
to
so you can
sit
just
and
see
go,
our
"Oh."
feet.
We can all wear our Austin 316 t-shirts and a pair of Zubas.
If you want to buy me one, fair enough.
Well, the Legion of Doom were the guys that popularised them, right? They got
Okay.
I think they became like spokesmen for
did
Zubas.
they?
Yeah, and they would wear them like sometimes to the ring. They do all sorts of stuff with them, but
I
they
love it.
they have
Legion
like
of Doom.
they have like business interests in it. I think they own like
Oh,
a part of the
actually?
company and stuff. And
Oh, I
yeah.
definitely want to give them my money then. That's good. Let's all get Zubas. Also, on June 20th, I would like to wish a happy 32nd birthday to Jessica Havok.
A bloody
So-
scary woman.
She is scary. Impact star. She fact Impact Women's Champion at one point, I think, and regular on the independent circuit. Stardom. So yeah,
And sister of Jimmy.
I try.
Made that up.
She's not. June 22nd. I would like to wish, in fact, yeah, sadly no longer with us. Would like to wish a happy, what would have been 55th birthday to Earthquake.
John Tenter.
This is more
yeah.
my speed.
Well, there
John
you go.
Tenter
Big
is
Johnny T.
yeah. He's one of
Sumo
my
extraordinaire.
One of the finest skull.
Is he actually one of your
Yeah,
favourites?
I think I really like John Tenter.
Cool.
What's the hairstyle called?
Skullet.
A skullet.
Yeah.
One of the finest skullets ever to grace this planet.
Yeah, but yeah, an incredible sumo wrestler.
He I didn't know he defeated Yokozuna in a sumo match in WWE.
Did he?
Yeah.
Really? When was that?
In the 90s.
Because I know that he had a tattoo and he would cover it when he worked.
Oh no, when he went to
Japan.
WCW and
And
they
then-
called him Shark.
But he was going to get it lasered off, and
Yeah,
then he
the-
decided to go
the
into pro
tiger.
wrestling, and they got it. He got the tattoo amended, didn't he?
And then they
Yeah.
cancelled
Be
the
a
gimmick
shark
a
and they
few
cancelled it.
months
But like
later.
that's so daft because it was a tiger, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like why wouldn't a shark have a tiger tattoo?
He also
Like
looks.
we have tiger and shark tattoos, and we're
We have
not.
to change them all to humans.
Well, that's it. How daft did that look?
He's actually a lot older looking than he was as well.
Yeah,
It was like we sort of found that out the other day. We were looking, didn't we? And it was like he's like 25, and you're looking at him going like,
He's like Luke Gallows. When Luke Gallows was 12, he looked like a 35-year-old alcoholic. Do you know his choice words coming from me because I'm going the same way?
Bless. Well, would have been Earthquake's birthday, so happy birthday. We've got a really noticeable one here. Everybody's
Ross should do
pal.
this one.
Yeah, do you
no,
know
I
what?
think
You do it. You do it.
You should sing Happy
do it
Birthday
because he
to
kind of
yourself.
took my job.
No,
at
I'm not.
Name
Took
Attack.
your job?
He did take my job at
Took
Name
my
Attack.
job.
Took my job. at
I
Name Attack.
can't sing happy birthday to myself. In that
So
voice.
you will be, because I will say whose it is and you will follow it up by singing Happy Birthday to yourself.
I'm not going to
He's
do
an
it.
egotistical man who we're about to bring up here.
That's very horrible of you to say.
It's a shame.
I don't
He's
even
a lovely man.
Don't even
He
know
is
him.
lovely.
I don't know him personally. Sweet Stevie Aaron of Name Redacted Pro Wrestling fame.
And
It is.
several other promotions.
Yeah, no,
And in the
he's-
notes here, I didn't write this bit. 39 years, apparently, according to WrestlingData.com. Doesn't look a day over 47. Who wrote that?
not me.
Somebody's messed with my notes. I wouldn't say anything like that.
Not me. I did not read.
So if Sam could just sing Happy Birthday.
Oh, do it.
I'm
Oh,
not
Sam,
doing
it's
it.
so good.
I'm not
Please.
doing
For
it.
me, please.
Just do it for Jen.
Nah.
Please, please.
Jen wants it.
Please.
You should
Jen,
both sing
don't
it to
say
me. And
that.
I'll say,
What?
and I'll say thank you in Stevie's voice.
No.
Yes.
No, because it needs to be more than thanks.
Come on, Sam.
Do it.
We're
I'm
waiting.
not doing it.
Sam.
I'm not doing it. Stevie Aaron, happy birthday. I don't want to disrespect you anymore by doing your voice.
Sing it, man.
You just ruined his day.
We'll get Pacitti into bullying to do it.
No.
Well, can you say something in his voice?
39 years old today. Doesn't look a day over 47. Stevie Aaron.
That was worth it alone.
I would like to know who did that to be script, by the way.
I imagine it will have been Mr. Pacitti.
Sticking with June 22nd, it's a happy 36th birthday to NAITO.
Why does he do that? What does that mean?
He's just got one eye open all the time. Watch your back.
Yeah.
But the other eye's open when he does it.
He's ungovernable, Ross. He's ungovernable.
But yeah, 36. He looks good for 36, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to have a longer career as well. Like, he's just really good.
Lovely head of
He
hair
is
as
good,
well.
Exactly.
He does have a great head of hair.
At time of filming, should we even mention it? Because it's not
It happened
yet.
in the past. It was a great match.
It was
it was
awesome.
fantastic.
And
Oh,
Jericho.
the winner everywhere.
The winner was so well
Can't
deserved.
believe Jericho swore so much.
Yeah.
And that giraffe came in.
No one saw the giraffe coming. I don't even know you got them in Japan. Do you get Japanese giraffes?
Don't know.
I don't think they're specifically Japanese. I'm sure there's one there.
Okay.
Just the one. Just the one.
Just walking around the streets of Japan.
Like,
Just
oh,
not even
wrestling's on.
Just got a job, a really long tie. Just hangs out by the window.
Well, that's why. Where would you put a giraffe's tie? Up here?
And you'd have to
or
start
at the
there and
base?
go all
At
the
the
way
base.
down.
No, at the base.
Have to start up here and go all
Where
the way
would the
down.
tie clip go, though? You can't clip it into with skin.
No, you'd have a real tie.
Yeah, but
A
with
tie clip?
Clip, I know.
Come on, Ross.
Oh,
you
no,
don't
no,
tie
no.
a tie.
Like the wee ones that so it doesn't flap. Not like a clip-in tie.
Oh,
He's not going to wear a shirt other way of his neck, is he?
what do you mean?
That would be
No,
like
but
humans starting their ties
He would
there.
just clip it together so that it didn't, it would move around, but it wouldn't.
To be fair, he's like that thingy. It wouldn't mind.
Or he'd buy a
thinking.
Pritt stick.
Happy birthday, Naito.
You might say,
I want to discuss draft science more now.
giraffe science.
Like-
I love it.
How is the draft? So the draft's got a job.
A
but-
window cleaner.
Yeah, no, but it could be a window cleaner. But if it had an office job, he's wearing a tie, so he's going to be something like that. But would he go into the office and like be all sideways all day and uncomfortable, or would he just like open a window for him
He would work
and he'd like sort of work
outside
through
the,
the
the,
window?
That maybe what he-
the body would be outside the office and the head would come in through a window.
That's brilliant. And then he leaves his laptop. Well, he has the screen for his computer on the roof, so he
Yeah.
can look at that, but he can type.
But like
down
as well,
here.
what
and then
does he
during the
do-
day, his body would act as a bus stop.
what does he do for food? Because he can't just like he can't. Well, that's a good point actually. Yeah, it's good.
So-
But he can't just go and eat the trees because that's like vandalism. So
He'd take a pat lunch.
okay, so he's got like a satchel.
No, he's got trees in his garden at home. Just plucks a few leaves in a lunchbox, and he goes off to work.
Put some in his
Under one arm,
Tupperware.
yeah? Just three-legging it to work.
Might take some soup as well.
A little thermos full of soup.
Oh, I'm glad he's doing well.
Anyway,
June 23rd, we've got 3 birthdays. Happy 35th birthday to Brandy Rhodes.
Doesn't look a day over 19. I think that's a compliment to pay to women. No,
I've
seriously.
read books on this matter.
She looks amazing. She does look amazing. She's a
I
very
got that from
good
Jim
looking
Ross,
wrestler.
actually.
Oh, did you?
He says it every single time when there's a lady wrestler's birthday. Doesn't look a day over 19.
Oh.
He also says Becky Lynch has got really nice cheeks. Cheekbones, not just cheeks.
I was going to say,
what
what?
does
That's
he mean by
rude.
cheek?
I was like, that is actually a wee
The
bit
best cheekbones in wrestling, apparently, according to
rude.
Jim
Oh,
Ross.
what?
she does have very good cheekbones.
I've not noticed, to be fair.
I've not really noticed either.
She's just Like,
She's just a babe, though.
you should ask Jack because Jack's obsessed with her, and Jack
Aw.
likes her big arms, and she's got big legs as well. Jack likes that.
Oh my goodness, we're learning a lot about Jack, but not a lot about Brandy Rhodes, unfortunately. So, like, yes, Mrs. Cody Rhodes. I know her mostly for her announcing.
I've seen that woman
And-
go through tables and thumbtacks
Yeah.
in person.
And
it was
she's also
horrific.
just hands down one of the nicest people I
She
think I've ever
seems
met.
so
like,
lovely.
So is Cody. Like, just
Makes
she
you
looks
sick when people have got
genuinely-
everything, don't they? They're good looking,
Mm-hmm.
they're nice to other
They want
people.
time for everyone. Like, they
God,
just,
makes you sick.
I know, and she
Yeah.
looks really good for 35.
bitch.
I was gonna say. Happy birthday, Brandy. Oh, this one's cute. Oh. Okay, so a third birthday. Oh, he's so little. Happy.
Hey, he's got a win-loss record now. He's not a kid anymore.
Well, happy birthday to Maxwell.
King.
Maxwell Hardy. Sorry,
King
King
Maxwell.
Maxwell. King Maxwell Hardy. Oh, 3.
3.
I've got nothing else to say about him apart from he's so cute. There you go, he's cute.
He trolls Michael Cole on Twitter, apparently. I don't follow him to see this.
Did you ever meet Maxwell at one of the shows in the past?
I believe I brushed past him.
I've never met
A
Maxwell.
child.
Rabbi was there with the farm. He was there, wasn't he? Am I just imagining this?
So, yeah.
I think they were.
The one in Nottingham.
Yeah.
Oh, well, happy third birthday.
He was, just to confirm, he was small.
Was he? He wasn't just
He's
far
not
away.
5'11" like it says on the website.
Well, happy birthday, Maxwell. Oh, cutie. Anyway, another birthday we have on this day. It is Billy Kay. Happy 29th birthday to you.
Oh, the bloody iconics, you bloody bastard.
Nicely annoying in the right way.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's what I said on the first take.
Yes, happy birthday, Billy. Loving your work. And then on June 24th, we have a nice 40th to wrap it up with.
Is that naughty 40?
Are we naughty?
Naughty 40, Ross. That's the first time I've heard that.
40, naughty 40.
Happy 40th to Adam Pearce.
Now, to people at home who might be going, who? Every single time there's a scrap on Raw, he's the bald fella who comes out and goes, "No, man! Stop it! What are you doing, man? Think about America."
Think about America.
His official role is a producer within WWE.
No, his official role is sick of his life. Because every single week he goes to work and he knows he's going to have to put a scrap to an end by screaming, "No, man! Stop it!"
Oh, bless. Well, Adam, happy 40th, Adam.
Well, we're at an end now.
That's it. I was going to say,
This is the end of the second
that's it.
week is in wrestling. The wrestling week in the wrestling.
Yeah, week 2 is done. And yeah, it's been fun. Lots happened. Until next week, children. Children,
And
that sounds
adults.
patronising.
Children and
I know.
adults.
I sounded patronising. I didn't mean it.
And
Giraffes.
the word. And giraffes.
Giraffes, yes.
And
Oh, wait.
sharks.
Did we get that?
Tigers.
Yeah, the giraffe's still in there,
Good.
hopefully.
It better be, or I'll be,
Straight to Japan, to that office. So, that has been This Week in Wrestling. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so here. If you like what we do here at Cultaholic, then please join our Patreon at patreon.com/Cultaholic. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and join us.